Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to today's weekly Sohbet and Dhikr. On this, the 27th of May, 2021. I hope everybody is well, wherever you're tuning into this from. There are a lot of things going on in the world at the moment, which are, of course, stressful and very difficult for people to process. So in light of that, I do hope wherever you are tuning into this from, that things are going well for you. And that you are in good health and that you and your families are okay. And for those who are suffering, we should all be praying that Allah reduces their suffering and makes a way out for them that will be good for them and their families. And whoever they are, it's, we shouldn't only just be thinking about Muslims though. Something I've seen over the years is you do get some Muslims that when Muslims are in trouble, they will think about them. But and even complain and protest and stuff, but when it's other people who are in trouble, they don't always have the same sympathies. Now, I'm not talking about Muslims in general here, because there are a lot of Muslims who are very caring for everybody, but there are some among us who have this bizarre attitude where if a Muslim is suffering, or there's some issue in a predominantly Muslim country in the world, they will speak out about it, they will try to do something about it. But when it's Christians or people of another faith, they might not be so quick. But within Islam, it's important to realize that there really is no difference, that we have to think about human beings, not simply people who share the faith with us. Imam Ali, may Allah bless him and his family, said that if a person is not his brother in faith, they are still his brother in humanity. And this wasn't only something that Imam Ali believed, this was something that you'll find amongst the early generations of Muslims, that they had this. And even later on, you'll find there'll be many Sufis and prominent Muslims who they always helped everybody in the community. I mean, you look at Ajmer Sharif, for instance, in India. It is beloved by Hindus, not only by Muslims, but it's beloved by Hindus. Because Ajmer Sharif, over the many centuries that it has been there, has always had an open door policy for whoever needs help. They can knock on the door. And the sheikhs of Ajmer Sharif will always be there for them and do whatever they can to support them. If they are hungry, they will feed them. If they have some other difficulties, they will try to help them where they can. If it's just a listening ear they need or prayer, they will get this. And they don't ask, are you a Muslim, before you come in there. But even though obviously the sheikhs of Ajmer Sharif are Muslims, they're Muslim sheikhs. But they just are doing their service for our human family. And this has sadly been, no, I wouldn't say lost, but it's become reduced in some Muslim communities over the years, where they are focused on whether people are Muslims, in some cases, even what kind of Muslims they are. So it's like you can be Muslim, but are you a Sufi? Are you of the Sufi traditions? And if you're not, well, maybe you're Wahhabi. Or if you're Wahhabi, then it's similar the other way around. This has been an issue that's been going on for a long time. And it's not just reduced to Sufis or Wahhabis, of course. People always judging the faith, the belief of their brothers and sisters in a human family. Ultimately, it doesn't matter what mosque you pray in. If you're praying to Allah and with all your heart, it doesn't matter if you're doing everything exactly the same as the brothers or sisters in the mosque across the road that belongs to a different tradition. What matters is the sincerity in your heart. This is what really matters. Is your heart filled with love, compassion, kindness, and concern for your brothers and sisters in a human family? Or is your heart filled with agendas, egoistic desires, tribalism? This is the thing. If our hearts are filled with love and compassion towards everybody, and we pray our prayers sincerely, and we harbor no ill feeling towards anybody, then it doesn't really matter which mosque or even which place of worship you're praying in. You're praying to the same God, the Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, the most compassionate and the most kind God, the one whose compassion overcomes his wrath, as he promises on his throne. And not only within the Quran and within hadiths and within Muslim traditions. Allah is also known as the merciful, kind God within the Hebrew scriptures. And he is known as the God of love within Christianity. It's the same God. Obviously, people of different communities understand things a bit different, but it is the same God. You think about all of the things which Allah gives us every day, from the air we breathe, to the water we drink, to the beautiful foods we eat, to opportunities in our lives at work and other activities that we perform, to the beautiful blossoms that we see as we walk along the road, or the sparrows that I saw fluttering in my garden and hunting for their little insects or whatever they were looking for. All of these Allah gives us every day. This is a constant outpouring, a stream of love that Allah gives to his creation. All of the time, unceasingly, giving, giving, giving. You hear some people, even some people within certain branches of Islam, or certain communities, but also people of other religions as well, that say, Allah demands this from you. And it's all about what you must give to God. Allah mostly just wants appreciation and a relationship with us. Allah says in a hadith Qudsi that he was a hidden treasure and he wanted to be known. Allah is a hidden treasure who wanted to be known. So for this reason, Allah created this universe, and however many worlds are in the universe with life on it and earth being among them, with all the human beings that are here on this earth. Allah created this because he wanted to be known and wanted to have a relationship with these intelligent beings that Allah has created, these conscious beings, which Allah has given something in obviously a much smaller capacity to what Allah himself has in terms of conscious awareness, in terms of will. Certain aspects of human nature which have been given to human beings are not, as far as we know, to other animals. And perhaps other conscious life on other worlds that that may or may not be there. Allah knows best, and science is yet to discover. But according to present knowledge, it's well within the realms of possibilities. But we are given these gifts, and it is because Allah wants to have that relationship with us and wants to get to know us. It's not because Allah is ordering us around, telling us, this is a long list of things you must do. The demands are often from human beings. You think every day how many things that you demand, that you must have in your day to feel satisfied. These demands are from us. And our demands, if we follow our ego, will go on forever and will be never ending, no matter how much we have. If Allah gives us a palace, it's not good enough. We want a better palace. We want 2 palaces. We have 2 palaces. We want 10 palaces. This is the nature of the human ego. If we have a perfectly good car, we don't want 1 car. We want 2 cars because 2 people need to drive. We don't just want normal cars. We must have BMWs or Mercedes. Or maybe maybe that's not good enough. We've tried those, so it has to be a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or something. These demands are coming from human beings. We demand this, we demand that, we're never satisfied. Allah just asks that we appreciate and recognize him and would like to have a relationship with us because he is a hidden treasure and wants it to be known. Allah has inexhaustible creativity, has so many oceans of knowledge, gifts. Allah wants to share that with us. So this harsh attitude that some people have, we have to be careful of this. If Allah wanted harshness, why would Allah say, which was related to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and recorded in a hadith, on his throne that his compassion overcomes his wrath? Why would Allah, through all the scriptures, be known as the compassionate and merciful God? The God of love. Even within Islam, Al-Wadud. Allah is Al-Kareem, the generous. Al-Ghafar, the most forgiving. But how grateful are we? How much do we appreciate all of these gifts and constant giving that Allah gives us throughout our lives? A lot of people don't even see and appreciate the things which Allah is already giving to them. They don't realize how many good things they have in their life. And it is for this reason that the Sufis, among others, advise us to watch our egos, watch our egos and keep our egos in check. You look, every problem on this earth is created through the human ego. Every war has been caused through human egos. Every problem between businesses has been caused between human egos. All marital problems are caused because of human egos. And other family problems as well. Because we want more. We are not satisfied. We want more. We always want more. This is our biggest enemy. We need to realize that we live on this, while we're living in this physical form on this earth, we live in a finite existence. There are limits. Literally, there are limits. The earth is only a certain size. The earth only contains a certain amount of resources. And not all of them that we can exploit how we want. Because if we chop down all of the trees, then where would we get our oxygen from? If we dug up all of the land again, where would we get our oxygen and food from? Just because we're searching for minerals that we need to manufacture whatever we want to manufacture. If we poison the air, what do we breathe? If we poison the water, what do we drink? And what do we eat? Because we use it to irrigate our crops as well. Yes, we can, within reasonable parameters where we don't destroy everything, exploit the resources of this earth. But there are limits on what we can exploit before we end up destroying everything and destroying ourselves. And you've got something like, 7 billion people on this earth who are fighting for all those resources. When this is the situation, we have to realize and be aware that there are limitations and appreciate everything that we have. We don't want to destroy this beautiful world that we live on. And we don't want to make enemies, surely, of all the other people around us. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't struggle for the things that we want in life. We absolutely should. But it's also being aware of what is reasonable. Some people may own whole collections of Ferraris rather than just one. And even having one Ferrari is extravagant and a dream that most people will not be able to have in their life. But it is reasonable if you are successful to want to have a nice car. It is reasonable. But some people, they show off their wealth and flaunt it, and not just have one luxury car, but have a whole fleet of them, even though they'll never get to drive all of them, or even get driven around in all of them. Because who's going to use all of that? And stuff that's not being used is waste. It's still taken a lot of resources in order to make each one of those vehicles. And for that, creatures have had to lose their habitat. Maybe even people have lost their homes, just so mines can be put in place and factories in order to make these products. Now, we are human beings, we're not animals, so we need manufactured goods. We do need certain things. but we should try to avoid wasting. And where do we avoid wasting? Well, it starts with each and every one of us by watching our ego. What is our ego demanding this time? Is it something I really need? Is it something I really need? Is it something that's really going to give me the happiness that those advertisements on TV have promised me? Or those own dreams of my own have tricked me into thinking? Is it really going to bring me that measure of happiness? Or is it going to disrupt my peace of life? There are many people on this earth who are of limited means and struggle to compete with people who are doing better in their lives, and end up getting themselves seriously in debt. And for a brief moment, they will appreciate some things that are beyond their means, and then they lose everything because it gets repossessed in order to pay their debts. It is a tragedy, and the amount of suffering that causes. So we really do need to watch our egos and try to learn to appreciate all the many blessings that each one of us has in our day-to-day lives. Appreciation is absolutely at the core of all of this. The Prophet Muhammad Salam himself told a story about the Prophet Moses, that one day when he was going to speak with Allah, that he came across a very poor man who had nothing. And this poor man said, when you talk to Allah, ask him to give me something. I have nothing. Literally all he was a nearly naked man standing with a piece of material tied around his waist, giving him the merest amount of dignity. Our Prophet Moses, he said, yeah, when I speak to Allah, I will relay this to him. And then a little further on, he came across this very rich man who had so many things. And he said, oh, when you speak to Allah, please ask Allah to stop giving me things. Allah gives me so much, and I don't know what to do with it. And Moses said, of course, I will certainly pass on your regards. And so Moses went up the mountain where he prayed and conversed with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then a little while later, after Moses had finished, he came back. And he met this poor man who didn't have anything at all. And Moses says to him, I'm very sorry to inform you, but Allah said you already have too much already. This man steamed. He absolutely went red in the face, become extremely angry and crazy, and says, but I have nothing. How can Allah say I have enough already? At this moment, a gust of wind came and ripped that material away from him. So he didn't even have a piece of material to cover his dignity. Then a little while later, Moses went to the rich man who had so many things. And he said to him, he said, I spoke with Allah, and Allah said, if you want Allah to stop giving you things, all you have to do is to stop thanking him. And Allah will stop giving you. At this, the man so grateful and appreciative of Allah. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah. And in the process, he dropped his cup, which fell on the floor. But instead of breaking, it turned to gold. You see, the problem here with the poor man was, in his particular case, this does not mean all poor people, but in his particular case, he was not grateful for what he had. Probably there was a time in which he had more things. And he lost them, and he lost them because he was not appreciating the many gifts that Allah had already given. Whereas the man who was rich, he appreciated everything that Allah gave him. He was so deeply appreciative. And he loved Allah. And so in return, Allah loved him. And Allah kept giving him. Because how could Allah not give him? And we all know, even amongst human interactions, how we feel when we are appreciated. And it is the same when we appreciate someone else. That is how they feel. So we must always watch our egos and the demands we make and learn to be more appreciative of the good things within our lives. Anything that's going well, any beautiful things that we already have. And appreciate these things. And give thanks to Allah. And inshallah, Allah will give us more. But also, watch that we don't become greedy. And that we don't destroy other people and their lives and communities and the environment because we cannot satisfy our own desires. May Allah forgive us all, because we all have our own issues with our egos. And may Allah help to guide us to overcome this. Let's become beautiful, well-rounded human beings. Now I will leave that there. I think we should start the Dhikr before it gets too late. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before we start the Dhikr, we should always check our intentions. I do this by reading a little formula, but it's just really about checking your heart and checking you're here for the right reasons. نويت الآبين نويت الأصل نويت الكوى نويت الذكاب نويت السلوك نويت الريادة لله تعالى في هذا الجميع. I intend to perform the 40 days of retreat. I intend to retreat in isolation. I intend to retreat in solitude. I intend to perform the retreat. I intend to follow the path. I intend to perform spiritual practices for Allah the Highest in this place of worship. And we begin by reciting the declaration of faith, the kalama shahada. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. And we seek Allah's forgiveness by reciting Astaghfirullah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah, 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 astaghfirullah. Bismillah. أستغفر العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم يا مسبب الأسباب يا مفاتيح الأبواب يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا دلائل متحيرين يا غيث مستخيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذو الجلال والإكرام وفريد أمر الله إن الله بصير بالعباد ربي التشريف. Direct your heart to the heart of your Sheikh. Fatiha Sharifa. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Salawatul Sharif, calling for blessings upon the Prophet Muhammad and his family. Peace be upon them. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammadin wa sallim. صلي ربي والسلام على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى كل أجمعين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن من العسر يسرا إن من العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك وإن من العسر يسرا إن من العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. إخلاص الشريف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الفاتحة الشريفة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين الصلوات الشريفة اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 اللهم صل على اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي قد اتيتني من الملك ولم تعني من تولي حديث فاتر السماوات والأرض أنت وليه في الدنيا والآخرة توفاني مسلما ولكني بالصالحين آمنا بالله صدق الله العظيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلا الشرف نبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وآله وأصحابه الكرام وإلا أواخي أنبياء والمرسلين وكل ما يشرين وإلا إمامتي أبوه وإلا المشاكين بتارك النقشبندية آلية قصتني عليك وجغان الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. فلمنه لا إله إلا الله 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 محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سلام قولون من رب الرحيم. سلام قولون من رب رحيم سلام كلهم 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 من رب رحيم حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ذلك تدير العزيز العليم 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 وذلك تدير العزيز العليم ذلك 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 تقدير 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 العزيز العليم حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم إلا الشرف نبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وآله وصحبه الكرام وإلى الله سبي سنتنا وصديقيون الفاتحة بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Dhikr Jalala, the remembrance of God. Allah, 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 حسبنا ونعم الوكيل ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. حق 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 حق. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. هاي 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 هاي. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. الله الله حق 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 الله 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 يا قيوم 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 الله يا قيوم. Oh. حسب الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. ياهو ياهو Ya Daim, Yahu, Yahu, Ya Daim, Yahu, Yahu, Ya Daim, Allah, Yahu, Ya Daim, Ya Daim, Ya Daim, Ya Daim, Ya Allah, Ya Daim, Ya Daim, Ya Daim, Ya Allah, Ya Halim, Ya Halim, Ya Halim, Ya Allah, Ya Halim, Ya Halim, Ya Halim, Ya Allah, Ya Hafiz, Ya Hafiz, Ya Hafiz, Ya Allah, Ya Hafiz, Ya Hafiz, Ya Hafiz, Ya Allah. Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Allah. Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Allah. Ya Ghaffar, Ya Ghafur, Ya Ghaffar, Ya Ghafur. Ya Grafa, Ya Grafu, Ya Grafa, Ya Grafu, Ya Sata, Ya Fata, Ya Sata, Ya Fata, Ya Sata, Ya Fata, Ya Sata, Ya Fata. Ya Mujib, Ya Mujib, Ya Mujib, Ya Allah. Ya Mujib, Ya Mujib, Ya Mujib, Ya Allah. Ya Muin, Ya Muin, Ya Muin, Ya Allah. Ya Muin, Ya Muin, Ya Muin, Ya Allah. Ya Mughith, Ya Mughith, Ya Mughith, Ya Allah. Ya Mughith, Ya Mughith, Ya Mughith, Ya Allah. Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Allah. Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Allah. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahim, Ya Karim, Ya Rahim, Ya Karim. Ya Rahim, Ya Karim, Ya Rahim, Ya Karim. Ya Hanan, Ya Manan, Ya Hanan, Ya Manan. Ya Hanan, Ya Manan, Ya Hanan, Ya Manan. Ya Dayyan, Ya Subhan, Ya Dayyan, Ya Subhan, Ya Dayyan, Ya Subhan, Ya Dayyan, Ya Subhan, Ya Subhan, Ya Sultan, Ya Subhan, Ya Sultan. Ya Subhan, Ya Sultan, Ya Subhan, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Allah. Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Allah. Ya Salam, Ya Salam, Ya Salam, Ya Allah. Ya Salam, Ya Salam, Ya Salam, Ya Allah. Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Allah. Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, 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 Ya Allah. حسب الله ونعم الوكيل قل هو الله قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. صلوات الشريفة. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. 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 صلي ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعليكم أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. على أشرف نبينا سيدنا محمد صلوات على أفضل نبينا سيدنا محمد صلوات على أكمل نبينا سيدنا محمد صلوات صلوات الله وملائكته وأنبيائه ورسوله وجميع خلقه على محمد وعلى آل محمد عليه وعليهم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. وبارك الله تبارك وتعالى عن سادتنا شعب رسول الله أجمعين وعن تبينا بهم بإحسان وعن مسلمين عمدين وعن علماء متقين وعن أولياء الصالحين أما الشياطين بطريق نقشبنديات يالية كرسله تلاه مزاكية ودولا ترى مباركة ودلاوت علينا من بركاتهم وقياداتهم دائما الحمد لله رب العالمين الفاتحة بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم Ya Allah, we ask you to shower your blessings upon the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his noble family, his noble ancestors and his noble descendants, upon all of the prophets and their noble ancestors and their noble descendants, and especially the Ahlul Bayt and the Sahaba Ikram, the Khilafa Rashideen, the Ulama, the Awliya, and especially my sheikhs, Sufi Abdullah and Mulana Sheikh Nazim. Ya Allah, raise their stations in your divine presence and bless their souls for all eternity. Ya Allah, shower your blessings also on Sheikh Sharif Hidayatullah, all of the Wali Songo, Sheikh Yusuf, Gustur, Sheikh Adang Badruddin, and my beloved father. Ya Allah, raise their stations in your divine presence and bless their souls for all eternity. Ya Allah, shower your blessings upon our mothers and fathers, upon our brothers and sisters, upon our aunties and uncles, our cousins, our nieces and nephews, and especially upon our spouses and our children. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, bless our families. Ya Allah, grant your divine protection upon our families. Grant us the resources that we need to be able to properly look after our families. Grant that our children be among those who remember you and live good, honorable, pious lives. Ya Allah, bless our families, bless our wives, bless our husbands, bless our children, and bless our future generations. Ya Allah, bless all of our friends, especially those true friends who stood by us when no one else did. And bless all our friends, bless everyone within our circles. And bless everyone within our communities and everyone within our human family. Ya Allah, bless all of the communities of life which exist on this earth and beyond this earth. And Ya Allah, help us to be among those who are thankful, who are appreciative. Help us to keep our egos within check so that they do not harm us or especially not harm anybody else. Ya Allah, help us to understand what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to live so that we all live beautiful lives, harmonious lives, and successful lives. Ya Allah, bless all communities of life and inspire us all to lead lives which help to build a more beautiful world and a better world for everyone in all communities. For the sake of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wasallam. And Ya Allah, if there are anybody listening in who have any particular issues, Ya Allah, we beseech you, please help them through these issues. Help them to be healed or to find solutions to their problems within their lives. And make their weaknesses into their strengths. And help everybody who listens into these to lead fulfilling, successful, and beautiful, harmonious lives. Bless them and their families and their communities and all communities in our human family and all the communities we share this world with. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. صلي الرب وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إلى حضرات النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وإلى أنبياء وإلى أولياء كستاني روحي شاه نقشبند وإلى الشيخ عبد الله آقای دغستانی وإلى زندپیر وإلى صوفي عبد الله وإلى مولانا الشيخ نازم وإلى غوستو وإلى الشيخ دنگ بدرالدین وإلى الشيخ بادشاه وإلى الشيخ حبيب الله وإلى الشيخ شمكباني وإلى الشيخ داود راسعين وإلى الشيخ محمد ديو وإلى الشيخ نوكباني وإلى سائر سادتنا وصديقيون. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah. Keep posted for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do my Friday reflections as usual. And although things are starting to get back to normal in the UK, I have no plans to stop these broadcasts on the Thursday or on the Friday. At some point, they might morph into a broadcast which comes from a room where I'm doing Dhikr with other people on the Thursday. We shall see how we go about that. But either way, I will still try to do a broadcast online version, because a lot of people have said to me that they are benefiting from these. So I do not want to disappoint or stop doing something which is benefiting people. And look out for my Friday reflections tomorrow. Again, sometimes the Friday reflections, often they're usually sometime in the evening, but again, I can't promise exactly what time that will be, because it depends what I'm doing on a Friday. At some point, again, these may be broadcast from the university chaplaincy rather than here. We shall see how I do things. But either way, I will try to keep an online version. So please keep a lookout for them. And if you haven't already subscribed to my Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, whichever channel that you are tuning into these from, they go live on Facebook, Zoom, and Instagram. And I download and repost the recordings to my YouTube channel as well. So there's 3 different options there that you can subscribe to for regular updates. I'm going to bid you all a good evening now, and I need to go and get some dinner actually. So I'm going to do that. If you please excuse me. Had a busy day. But I wish you all the very best, wherever you are in the world. If you're in the UK, have a good evening. If you're elsewhere in the world, then my salams and best wishes to you, whichever time of the day it is. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.